Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dixie Sun News for Wednesday, November 8th. I'm Stephanie Dupar.
And I'm Ryan Forsey. Thanks for joining us. Another tragedy in Texas in the form of another mass shooting took place over the weekend. Devin Patrick Kelly entered a Texas Baptist church on Sunday and shot and killed 26 people. Kelly, an Air Force veteran, was dishonorably discharged in 2012 for assaulting his wife and child. Investigators have also uncovered more troubling issues in his past involving animal cruelty, threatening text messages, and even time spent in a mental institution. As officials continue to attempt to piece together a profile of Kelly, many associated with the victims and survivors are left asking why or how more wasn't done to prevent this from happening. Our hearts here at Dixie Sun News go out to the victims, their families, and those here at Dixie State who have all been affected by this tragedy. Services will be held to honor the men and women of the armed forces for Veterans Day at Dixie State this Friday. We join Miles Jack Morrison, himself an Army veteran, for this week's Trailblazer Tracker to hear what students here at DSU have to say about this significant holiday.
This Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Dixie State is celebrating Veterans Day, a day dedicated to the men and women who have served our country and made the ultimate sacrifice. This week on Trailblazer Tracker, I'm going to go around to ask the students around here how they feel about Veterans Day. People in your family are military, so how does Veterans Day affect you?
I think Veterans Day is very important because my dad's a veteran and he served in Vietnam, and a lot of people did not appreciate it, and it's showing our appreciation now.
Veterans Day makes me very contemplative. I wish a lot that I was still around that same group of guys I got to go on deployment with. I miss them a great deal. I'll probably call all of them in turn.
I am very appreciative around Veterans Day. I'm grateful to all of those who have served and who are willing to serve our country, because it's something that I can't do personally, and so I'm grateful to those that do. I know my father-in-law is a vet, and I am grateful for the service that he provided and for all those that continue to provide.
Being a veteran myself, I would love to see everyone come out to support the veterans here at Dixie State. This is Miles Jack Morrison reporting for Dixie Sun News at noon.
Thanks, Miles. Army Strong. We here at CEC express our gratitude to all those who have served and continue to serve, as well as their families, for their sacrifices too. Thank you. Now, staying with the same subject of Veterans Day, Dixie Sun News reporter Zach Johnston took some time to go around campus asking students what Veterans Day means to them.
Hello Trailblazers, my name is Zach Johnston and I'm here in the campus store to ask what Veterans Day means to our students. I'm here with Janae, she's a freshman here at Dixie. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day is just a day to especially be thankful for those who have served for our country.
So I'm here with Tevin, he's a junior. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Veterans Day, well, I have a grandparent who was in the Army and a military veteran, so it's important to me and my family. We actually celebrate the day and just call up my grandparents and just tell them how much we love them and just appreciate them. So
I'm here with Evan, he's a freshman at Dixie. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
It means a lot. I have both my grandparents, my grandfathers served in the military, so I just have a lot of respect for them, and I'd be sure to call them on that day and just tell them.
I'm here with Dylan, she's a freshman at Dixie. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
Well, that means every person that suffered for us, have that day to remembrance of them.
I'm here with Ryan, he's a freshman at Dixie this year. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
We celebrate all the vets that have come home and those that haven't, and we honor them in their service for us.
I'm here with Kiana, she's a freshman at Dixie. What does Veterans Day mean to you?
I think Veterans Day is a day where we celebrate people who have served our country, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And we just in honor.
Thank you, Zach. So for patriotic students looking to celebrate Veterans Day, the Dixie State University Veteran Success Center will hold a Veterans Day service and open house on November 10th. The service is set to take place at 9 a.m. in front of the Veterans Memorial on DSU's North Encampment Mall. At 11 a.m., there will also be a parade in Washington City at the appropriately named Veterans Park. Any way you choose to celebrate, just remember to go out and support our current and former military. Students in Washington City may have noticed it was a little darker on Sunday night, and not just because of daylight savings time, but because of the widespread power outages. At roughly 4 p.m. on Sunday evening, the driver of a white Ford Mustang lost control of his vehicle and crashed into a power pole which snapped in half. The power pole belonged to one of the feeds in the Washington City system. As a result, all of Washington lost power, including businesses such as Walmart, which were forced to close. The energy was redirected to an alternative power source, and within hours, all of Washington was back up and running. Thank goodness. Well, on a slightly lighter note, a student favorite, College USA Today, is shutting down. Though still sad, many interns and talented students benefited from sharing and writing college news that ultimately had a national impact. College USA Today has given experience and hope to young producers and journalists all around the world, and they will be missed.
A drug bust took place on Dixie State campus over the weekend. Campus police and a task force of Washington County agencies, including 6 canine officers, raided an on-campus apartment. Officers arrested Brock Murphy Parrish, a freshman from Kayenta, Arizona, on possession of marijuana, spice, and paraphernalia. According to a statement released Monday by DSU, the university and law enforcement agencies are working together to ensure the safety of the campus and community. This is the first time a collaboration like this has ever taken place at Dixie State. Parrish has since been released from custody. The National Park Service is considering a drastic increase in national park entrance fees to 17 of its most popular parks, most of which are located in the western U.S. and some right here in southern Utah. Grand Canyon, Yosemite, Yellowstone, and nearby Zion National Park are all under consideration for the increase. Right now, a week pass for a single car is $30. The proposed change would increase that to $70. Over the last several years, tourism to these parks has risen to record-breaking numbers, and the Parks Department sees this as a much-needed source of funding to help keep up with maintenance and park improvements. It is estimated the increase in costs will raise nearly $70 million a year. A 30-day online public forum is available now for all to those wishing to comment on the proposed price increases. If you're interested, you can go to parkplanning.nps.gov.
We're going to take a short break, but make sure to stay tuned for some fun. We're going to teach you how to salsa, and I'm not talking about the chip dip. See you after the break.
I take the road less traveled, run free, unwind, unravel, someplace outside with lots to do. Green trees, red rocks, and don't forget that blue sky. The sunshine shining, sunshine pouring on me. Think I might just stay a while. Say hooray all day because the sun is gonna shine on me. Sun is gonna shine on me. Sun's gonna shine on me.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back. Now on to some exciting updates. The Multicultural Inclusion Center hosted its 22nd annual pageant to crown the new Miss Native Dixie. Taylor Lewis has more on the story.
Miss Native Dixie for 2016 passes down her crown to the next in line. After participating in the onstage interview and modern and traditional talent, judges declared Tadrina Joe as the new Miss Native Dixie.
I'm super excited for this. I did not think. My head is just spinning.
As Miss Native Dixie, Jo plans to focus her platform around keeping the Navajo traditions alive and educate generations to come.
Because I have a little from Big Brothers Big Sisters, and she's half Navajo and also part white, and she grows up in the white community. But I would really like people like her, to say I want to grow up and I want to learn more about my clients. I want to learn more about my culture.
Although last year's Miss Dixie, Ashley Holiday, says passing down her title was bittersweet, she is grateful for the opportunity to serve her community and Dixie State University.
I couldn't be any happier, and to be able to work with the Multicultural Inclusion Center and faculty here at DSU, and I don't regret it at all. And being able to step on stage one last time has been a pleasure.
For Dixie Sun News, I'm Taylor Lewis.
Together, Miss Dixie Ella Barlow and Miss Native Dixie Tadrina Jo will dedicate their time to volunteer work during this year of rain. Our reporter, Chelsea Ponce, is going to teach us some basic salsa steps. This is perfect for beginners and anyone else that's interested in learning, so go ahead and pay close attention. You'll never know which boy or girl you'll need to impress.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be teaching you some basic steps for salsa and bachata. So we're going to start with basic open and close, okay? So it's step, step back, inside. Step, step back, inside. Step, step back, inside. So we're going to start. You open, you go back in the middle. Open the other side, go back in the middle. You can do it in front also. Open, go back in the middle, and with the other feet, open, you go back in the middle. Now we're going to do it faster. Open, go back, middle, open, go back, middle. Open, go back, middle, open, go back, middle. And now let's see with music. So 1, 2, 3. Open, go back, middle. Now front. And you can turn. I hope you really like it. I'm going to be teaching you some other steps and other dances like bachata maybe next time. And back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Chelsea. I can't wait to go home and try out those moves. All right, now we go to our fashion reporter, Elizabeth Range, who joins us live in the studio to give us some fall fashion ideas for any dinner party.
Thanks, Stephanie. So as she said, it is that time of year again. It's dinner party time. The holidays are always times for getting together with friends or family. So I have two lovely models here, Brianna and Ashley. So let's get started. So with Brianna today, we have a lovely satin dress. And as you see, it's a nice going out look for if you're going out with friends or maybe that special someone. It is cuffing season after all. And you can just go, and it's light, it's versatile. You can wear it with anything, any shoe. Brianna has styled it with a lovely stacked heel down here, and it's a nice, easy, pliable strap-on shoe that you can go with anything. And with this look, you would want to maybe do an updo, and so an easy 2-minute quick bun, anything that'll go. And then also with this, you want to do like a maybe nice deep smoky eye and something that'll really just draw attention, make your whole evening pop. Next, we have Ashley Gadani here, and she has chosen a very nice, versatile, easy outfit that you can wear with either family or either close friends, and just, it's a nice day to night look with a cable net sweater. And with this, it's a nice charcoal, which is always good for fall because deep colors are always in. And so it's nice, versatile, it's easy to use. And then you have these really cute booties. And booties are, who doesn't love a good booty, right? And she paired it with a nice deep red because red charcoals, you get that nice good feel that you're going for. And then you see that she tried to match her lipstick with her booties and completely nailed it. We love this look for her. Nice straight hair, easy going. And with that, you see that you want to be able to use a nice highlighter and a nice comparing eyeshadow that she did. So that way, from day to night, you're always ready to go to any dinner party. So these are our two models, and we're going to have them do a quick walk around. Go ahead, guys. And so that way you guys can see the full outfit in effect. And from there, these are our complete dinner looks. And that's all the time that we have for you today, Trailblazers. Thank you so much. Back to you, Ryan.
Thanks, Elizabeth. I'm still waiting on the guys' models. I need help. Anyway, sick of being in the habit of going to class and back to your dorm room every day with nothing to do? No college experience is complete without getting involved. Student government is one of the many organizations Dixie State offers for students. We now have Dixie Sun News reporter Ashley Gadani with the Vice President of Academics on how you can get involved.
Hi Trailblazers, this is Ashley Gadani, and today I am here with Weston Zimmerman, the Vice President of Academics, and we're going to discuss some new and fun opportunities for students to join next semester for the student government. So Weston, what is your responsibility as a Vice President?
So my job is to oversee the Student Senate as well as our Institute of Politics.
That's really awesome. And are there any spots available for students next semester?
Yeah, so there are always spots open as a committee member on a variety of teams, as well as we'll have spots posted on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter over the next month or so, if any spots come open.
Awesome. And how do you apply for these spots?
So we'll have a link in either our bio or with the posts that we make that'll link to an OrgSync form. And so that way you'll be able to fill in those blanks and upload a resume and a picture of yourself and you'll be taken care of.
That's really cool. And what are some of the requirements that students need to meet?
So the requirements we have is a minimum of 12 credits as well as a 2.75 minimum GPA.
That's really awesome. It was really informative. Thank you so much, Weston. Reporting back to live studio, Dixie Sun News reporter Ashley Gadani. Have a great week, Trailblazers.
Thanks, Ashley. So students, if you want your college experience to be more than watching Netflix in your dorm, go to the student government room in the Gardner Center and go sign up to be in a committee or club. Now stay tuned after the break. We'll have Dixie State highlights coming from sports.
Dixie's men's football.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
And welcome back. Chris Martinez now joins us here at the desk with sports. Big weekend, kind of the last home game for football this season.
A lot of senior nights. Well, unfortunately, this past Saturday, Dixie's men's football team suffered a tough loss to Colorado State University Pueblo. It was senior day, which meant the last game at Legend Solar Stadium for some of the Trailblazers. Well, on a positive note, their kicker A.J. Jurgensen broke a personal record with a 40-yard field goal. This weekend, our football team will travel to Durango, Colorado as they face Fort Lewis College for their last game of the season. Well, it was also senior night for our men's soccer team. The Trailblazers came out with a 5-2 win over Azusa Pacific University. It was their last game here at home, so it was nice to tie their season high of 5 goals. They had a great first season under Coach Donnie Broadhead as they had 12 wins and 5 losses. Congratulations, men's soccer. As for the women's volleyball team, they traveled to San Diego, California on Saturday as they had a great rally against Point Loma and ended up coming out with a win. Middle blocker Kayla Chapman had a career high of 22 kills. Our volleyball team had a quick turnaround as they faced Hawaii Hilo this past Monday at home. The Trailblazers ended up sweeping Hilo as they won all 3 sets. Women's volleyball will face Azusa Pacific this Saturday in the Student Activities Center at noon. Make sure and show some support, Trailblazers.
All right, so lots going on. Fall sports kind of winding down, getting ready for winter sports. Basketball season's come up. I'm excited.
I'm so excited, absolutely.
I love basketball.
All right, thanks, Chris. I appreciate you. Well, and that's it for today here at Dixie Sun News.
We'll be back next week, same time, same place.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you then.